wonderful company called Enagic is beyond up and running, producing this wonderful technology called Kangen machine. But Kangen actually comes to existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. Spring water actually is a rock water. And whenever we have spring in location, people that get access to the water, they usually call it miracle water. Like we have some closer. I mean, we have so many spots in Nigeria. We have Enagic waterfall. If you have been to that spot, you appreciate God, nature. And also we have Ekiti, where we have a Kogosi, the hot and cold. But none in Nigeria was actually part of where this group of Japanese doctors collect water to check. But about 5 different spots, 5 different countries, and they take the water to the lab. They find something amazing that we are about to show to us today, okay? And they also look at it that it's not easy for people to get access to wherever we have a spring water. Like I said, the one closer to Lagos is an Enagic waterfall, which is a mines from here. So getting access to spring water is usually very difficult, but you see, they see that God made human beings to have brain to make a lot of things, to technology, to make things easy for us to get access. So that was why they continued their research, and they discovered that there is a particular rock called titanium rock. It's part of the gemstone on the soil. Using titanium rock to make a plate, and when water passes through it, and electric shock on the plate, there will be total separation of positive electron water and negative electron water. So they take the 2 water again to the lab to check what is there. They discover that the positive electron water has the same property of the regular water that we consume, while the negative 1 electron has the same property even more than the spring water. And they decided to call the name of the technology Kangen machine. And the water coming out from it is Kangen water. So Kangen machine doesn't produce any water. It only helps you to channel your water, just channel your tap water, either your tap water or your government supply, as long as your building have a water, just channel the water into the machine, and the water just need to pass through the machine. And on the machine body, we have what we call antibacterial filter. In case the water source have some bacteria, it will destroy it before the ionization. After ionization, okay, then there will be total separation, which made the water to dispense the water in 2 forms, the positive electron one and the negative one. The positive one is the bad one, while the negative one is a good one. So which we are going to show it to you tonight, okay? Just join us or follow us as I run through the live demonstration. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi. I'm an energy distributors 6A to B in Enagic. I'm just, I come into the system last year, August, and now we've made 6 close to 100 machines in Nigeria. And that was why the company have to approve the Nigeria office to spearhead distribution in the whole Africa, which I'm also about to show you more. All right, but we can't talk about water if we don't even look at the water that we are drinking before the arrival of this wonderful technology. Now, in most countries of the world, people store water, or we store water in this plastic called either whatever. So many countries produce water, okay? But there is a chemical used in producing this plastic storage. That chemical is called bisphenol or BPA. It's a highly dangerous or highly hazardous chemical. The longer the water stays in these plastics, the more emission. This same chemical that I'm talking about is actually present in every plastic we have in our home. But the difference between this water storage is because water stays in these plastics for too long. For example, if you look at the production of every companies that produce plastic water, from production state, they will take the water to the NAFDAC fresh for approval, meaning it is pH 7. But by the time it gets to you and I, for us to cork, to unlock that upper side to drink, the water will have stayed minimum of 1 month to 1.5 months to 2 months, most times 3 months. So the longer the water stays, the more emission of bisphenol will emit into the water. If you also look at the distribution channel of this water, most companies most retailers, once they receive it, they do keep it in front of the office to attract buyers. But when the sun rises on this plastic, it made the chemical to emit more. That is why since last year, August, we've run a lot of water live demonstration, and we have tested almost plastic bottled water in Nigeria. None of it was able to cross the 3 properties that I'm about to show you this wonderful evening. So let's go. We need to stop drinking water from plastics because plastics emit, and that chemical is one of the chemicals that are responsible to disease, both adult and children. Okay, so welcome to the world of Enagic. This is a world map. The first Kangen machine that was produced, it was done in 1974, and it was a bigger version of the machine. We only produced and distribute it into an hospital in Japan. Until 1994, 20 whole year, Kangen machine were distributing in hospital in Japan. In 1994, they produced domestic model, which is very smaller unit called XD501. And it produced the same quality water of the bigger version. And they started distributing it to homes around the world. But until 2003, when distribution moved from Japan and entered New York, the United States of America, from there, they spread to so many countries of the world today. And that was why we have another central office in New York. Africa, last year was approved, but we are able to open it, our office in Adeni Jones, 18A, Olutoye Crescent, Adeni Jones ABC bus stop. On the road of Adeni Jones, you see Enagic office, and that is the only office that controls the whole African market. So you're welcome to the world of Enagic. Over 25 countries we run businesses. Nigeria made the 25th countries. UK now will make 26, which they are already got in a building in UK. But shortly, UK office will also be opened. Over 42 locations around the world. In US, we have about 7 branches. In Lusaka, in Japan, we have also about 7 branches. So if you look at the world map there, you see so many countries. We have Dubai, we have France, we have Germany, Portugal, Italy, and so on and so forth. So let's go further. Now, welcome to the world of Enagic. Like I said, the meaning of Kangen is a Japanese language, is a Japanese word. It means return to origin. Return to origin. Simple. When you change your water to begin to drink water from Kangen water, because Kangen has the same property water in the rock, water, which is mountain water. The water will first do one thing in your body system by flush out acidity. Because of our intake of food and water, our body system is actually acid-based. That is the reason why we fall sick often. Now, immediately you drink Kangen water, one of the first things we do in your body system, because of the detox effect of Kangen, it will begin to flush out acidity out of your body systems and move your body to alkaline state, which is the healthy state. So Kangen means return to origin. Thank you. Now, here is a spot where we have research that was done. You can see the pig water from France, from Mexico, from India, from Germany.
What happened? Did we lose you? Oh, sorry. I guess we lost Mr. Adeyemi there. Should be his network. So sorry. Please, let's stay tuned. I'm sure he will be back. Sorry. Let's stay tuned. I'm sure we'll be back. Cam is not even on the line. Okay. Okay. Before Mr. Adeyemi is able to join us back, I believe it must be his network that cut off.
My system light went off, so all right. Yeah. So let me.
So
okay. I'm back online. Sorry for that. My system just went off. I didn't know. So yeah. So 5 different locations around the world. You can see France, Mexico, India, Germany, and also Saudi Arabia is the 5th one. But if you look at the top side, you see they call it miracle water. So this is a result of the research done by a group of Japanese doctors led by Shuriata. They discovered that all spring water contains same property. And what is the difference between the regular water and spring water is that spring water contains active hydrogen that is not found in the regular water that we drink. And active hydrogen contains 3 major properties that we are going to check in Kangen water today. Number 1 is an antioxidant water. And we all know the importance of antioxidant in our body systems. Once it gets in, it helps to stop oxidation in our body systems. And it heals up the body. And also is an anti-aging in order to slow down aging process. Reason for that fact is because spring water contains negative ORP. ORP means oxidation reduction potential. Why oxidation reduction potential in regular water is positive, but in Kangen water and in the spring water is negative. So that was why it make the water to become antioxidant. Here is a level look SA541. It contains 5 different types of water. The first water is called Kangen water, which is the one we drink. And you can actually change the pH. That's why some people call it 7 different types of water. But the 3 pH is under Kangen water, which is the one we drink. The regular water we drink on a daily basis, which the minimum pH when you press the first button is 8.5. If you press again, it will give you 9.0. If you lastly press it, it will landed you in 9.5. All is, free for you to consume. But it is advisable that when you have the machine, start from 8.5, then the following week, you move to 9.0, then the last week, which onward, the whole family landed in 9.5. So the next button is green button, which is clean water, to take medication and also to feed babies water. The next one is Beauty's water, which is 5.5 pH. That is ladies like. The next one is strong Kangen water, which you can take it if you have health challenges only on that note, which we're also going to explain about it. The last water is strong acid water, 2.5. So we're going to start from the drinkable one, which is called Kangen water, that contains 3 major properties. Antioxidation, the negative ORP there. Like I said, ORP means oxidation reduction potential. It is negative. That means the water is an antioxidant because that negative shows that the water is not oxidation present. And that makes the water to become antioxidant, and also it will slow down in aging process because when you check the pH, it's already above 7 pH. Okay? Now, are you aware that we live in a highly oxidation environment? That is why we age faster. And oxidation is present in the air. That makes everything we consume, both in food, as long as it is opened, then oxidation will catch up, including Kangen water. Once you allow it to be opened, oxidation will catch up. All right? Because oxidation is present in the air. When you open a fresh apple, it is fresh. After about 10-15 minutes, it becomes brown. To tell you that the oxidation, the environment will leave because we destroy our environment. So this makes everything we consume to become oxidation present. So another object that you can see oxidation is tomato. When tomato is fresh, a woman will use it to cook a nice soup. But once it is rotten, that is oxidation present, then the soup will definitely lose its taste because it becomes sour. So what we are saying here is the oxidation appear, we know it in apple and also in tomato. But when it comes to water, water is transparent in nature. You cannot know. When water moves from fresh to oxidation present, it doesn't change taste, smells, or color. It remains the same. Living tissue plus oxidation in water. When your water is oxidation present, for longer consumption, it will lead to sicknesses in the body. So this is the only meter that can tell us that water is also as rotten as tomato. So this meter is called ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. So this is the only thing that can tell us that water is oxidation present. So how to use it? This meter is actually used by people that run swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need oxidation present in swimming pool to give you millivolt of oxidation present or positive of at least 1,500 to 2,000. That's why they pour a lot of chlorine in swimming pool. But the water we drink should be free from oxidation, should be negative charge of oxidation. That will take the water immediately to become antioxidant. That is why if you use the same meter of ORP to punch into a fruit or whatever, the reading of the meter will bring up minus oxidation. That makes all fruit to become antioxidant. So, but the millivolt on fruit is between 0 to 100. Okay, but why from Kangen water start from, once you collect it directly from the machine, it will give you 400 and above. Meaning the volume of antioxidant present in Kangen water is very, very larger on when you take antioxidant from the fruit, meaning you get it more in Kangen water. But if the reading is coming up when you drop the meter into a water and the reading is coming up a reading without a minus, then it is oxidation present. So on tap water, it starts from 400 and above, while chemical treated water like purifier water, RO water, distilled water, they are all oxidation present from 300. That means when you drink such water or such drinks, then you are breathing aging because it is oxidation present. So, and here is a video that we're going to watch to check the oxidation present in different type of water that we have here. So the first water we have is tap water, okay? And the second one is reverse osmosis product. And the next one is the chemically reduced water, that is mineral water. All right? The next water is soft drink. Soft drinks actually is more of oxidation than the regular water. All right? Why is Kangen water? You also see and know whether it is oxidation free or oxidation free. So we need to look at the meter. This meter is the only thing that can tell you that oxidation free is free. This is the reason why Kangen water is different from every other water that we have. And also, you can only get this in the spring water, which is rock water. Now, on tap water, even above 400. On the mass osmosis water, also above 400. On mineral water, is also above 400. You can see the reading. As long as there is no minor, then it is oxidation present. Now, immediately get to the soft drinks, it moves to 530 and above. But in Kangen water, you see the negative minus there, and it keep reading, and it's going higher up to above 500. That's what makes the water to be fresh, and that negative is called also is an electron into the body systems that create a kind of millivolt that help the body to heal itself. So this negative charge present in Kangen water, it's what helps that shock cancerous cells in the body, because lack of this oxygen in the body systems is called hypoxia. And hypoxia creates an environment for acidity in our body systems, meaning cancerous cells stripes and sicknesses and disease can take place. But once immediately you drink Kangen water that is oxidation minus, which is what we have seen here, immediately it will stop cancerous cells from being active. That was why we have been using Kangen water to rescue people that have cancer in their body systems. So among the water we have here, the only water that is fresh, the only water that is alive is Kangen water. Every other water is dead. So here is the ratio of antioxidant present, okay? Look at it in a glass cup of Kangen water. The ratio of what you get is above 400. But look at the antioxidant present in an apple, okay? 64 kg of consumption of the apple, you are getting the same ratio in only consume a glass cup of Kangen. Which one is easy to consume? Okay, in carrot, you are seeing about how many? 38 carrots. In banana, you have to consume up to 94 banana before you can get equivalent of a glass cup of antioxidant present in Kangen water. So that is why we say Kangen water is easier for you to consume. Look at in vitamin C, you are taking about 16 tablets of antioxidant that can amount to a glass cup. So in Kangen water, you can drink up to like 16 cups in a day, which in all these fruits or broccoli or whatever, you cannot, because you need a larger volume to get the same equivalent of antioxidant. All right. So the second property that we're going to check is alkaline. Okay. But in alkaline, we have so many ways of making alkaline. I categorize them into a two parts. That is the ionized alkaline, which we have in Kangen, and also induced alkaline. Induced alkaline is the most popular alkaline. All right. That is, if you had a baking soda into water, it gives you alkaline. If you had lime into water, it also gives you alkaline. Okay. Or you get a Chinese bottle, pour water into that bottle, and after a while, you remove water. Now, the difference between that is that on a chemically induced alkaline water, the molecular structure of the water remains the same. How do I mean? When you drink a regular water or alkaline induction water, your tummy will feel the presence of the water. So for your body to get access to the alkaline, your kidney will be the one to break the water down to a smaller molecule before your body cells can get access to the alkaline content. And that is why a lot of doctors say such alkaline, in fact, you can't even drink up to 8 pH, talk less of going to 8.5, which is minimum from Kangen water. So doctors say such alkaline is not good for a longer consumption. So because it can affect your organs in the body. But the ionized, meaning Kangen machine, helps you to take your tap water to separate positive electron water out without adding anything into the water. Rather, a separation will happen. A positive electron out, the negative one immediately becomes alkaline. So when you consume it, you can go to as large as even 2 to 3, 4, 5 liters in a day. Okay. And because the water molecule is already micro, so you don't feel the presence of the water in your tummy, rather it goes straight to your cell without your kidney doing anything. Your body consumes the water as fast as possible. That is why you can go up to 9 point. Even when you are sick, you can take a glass of 11.5 without obstructing to your cell or to your metabolism or to your acidity in your body system that help to metabolize food, because it has no business in your tummy. Rather, it goes straight to your cell immediately. Now, to check pH, we need pH tester, that is potential hydrogen liquid, and also pH chart. pH chart start from 0 and end in 14. All right. The middle of it is 7. 7 means neutral. Any water that we pour the pH tester liquid and it go in show green, that is neutral. So anything below 7 is acid. And acid for longer time, a longer consumption can lead to sicknesses because it will breed acidities into our body tissue. Anything above 7 is alkaline, and alkaline lead to healthy body. So we also have another video that also help us. We also have the pH test. Remember, potential hydrogen. Same hydrogen we have in mountain water, we want to check it in Kangen, which is alkaline. So 2 drops of it in every water, a color will show. That will determine whether they are pH or acid or alkaline. Okay, you can see the chemically induced, they're already above 7 because they are chemically induced. All right, okay, you can see the solvent there, pure red. That shows that it's active. If you not taking solvents are water, which acidify the body system. So if you drink Kangen water, maybe you have been taking acid water. Kangen water will move your acid. So you can see what is happening to the water. Moving them using the alkaline body system. But check the soft drinks. Soft drinks acidify. Move the body from so whatever present state in medicine and to acid absorb the whole body systems is even faster than the cigarette. Now, a little cup of how concentrated these soft drinks are, a little cup of it, a healthy body, it neutralizes, it takes immediately the body back to acid. So how many of these have you been consuming before now, before you are getting access to this information, will determine how Kangen water will faster take your body back to origin. Okay, that is, it will turn your body back, flush out all the tissues that are becoming too acidic in your body system. So Kangen water is the only water that is fresh, that is alkaline, that is easily absorbed by your body system because the molecule structures also is very smaller, which is a third property. Okay, so let's move for that. There's a research done by doctors. His name is called Dr. Otto Erik Warburg. He's a German doctor. Did research in 1923 on acidity and alkaline. Okay, he also got a Nobel Prize of Physiology in 1931. He proved that the metabolism of a tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by 2 basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. Hypoxia meaning is lack of oxygen. I've talked about it earlier. Lack of oxygen breeds acidity into the body systems. And in acid present, cancerous cells enjoy, cancerous cells multiply, cancerous cells move and dominate the whole body system. So immediately you introduce Kangen water that has the oxygen intake into it, it will stop cancerous cells from being active immediately, and the next you begin to flush them out of the body system. That is one of the importance of Kangen water in the body systems. So the third property, which is called microcluster. Microclustering is talking about small water clusters that lead to easy absorption. We are talking about the molecule structure of the water. Now, human body is made up of 70% of water. And you can see the ratio of the organs in the body to tell you that body is actually need more of water. According to Dr. Iromishinya, he said, most cases when we are hungry, what we think about is food, because our brain, our body system have been programmed to food. He said most of the time, what your body is crying for is actually water. So if you can get a water that can easily penetrate your body faster, then your body will assimilate and detox will happen in your body system, because our body system is made up of 70 to 75% of water. You can even confirm that from the ratio of the organs in the body. Blood alone is contained about 82% of water. The remaining 15 is when you can see the red blood cells, the white blood cells, platelet, and every other one that make up the composition of the blood. So meaning water take the larger ratio of in our body system. So what our body needs most of the time is water. And when water is lacking in the body, it's called dehydration. Okay, and this is what attracts a lot of diseases in our body system. So 2 things that micro water do to body system is supply nutrient into the body. Nutrient, where we get it from? From food, from supplement, from fruits. After it, the water you drink will determine whether the nutrient will get to the body. Second, the waste that come from the food that you eat, micro water will help to channel those wastes out of the body through urinary and through defecation. So microclustering is talking about better hydration. That is, if the water is micro size in unit, then there will be easy penetration of the water into the body that can eliminate. If the water does not penetrate, that is hydration, then there's no how elimination can happen. There's no how easy, thing can happen that can happen in your body systems to get rid of the waste of toxins or through defecation. If you're a regular person that you go to restroom every day, maybe every morning, immediately you started drinking water, you started having your bowel morning and evening, every day, it begins to happen. Because every food you consume, there are a lot of toxins of it, they deposit, and the organ that is holding it is the colon. So colon death actually rises from the colon. You see a lot of adults, because you see them, they will say they only have 2 or 3 times of bowel move in a week, and that's my body system. It is not a normal thing. Reason for that fact is because in your daily consumption of food, fiber is lacking, or your water you are consuming is not a microcluster. So that makes most of the waste in the food is actually stored in the colon. So Kangen water, because of the microcluster capability, it was able to help you to get rid of those wastes within a short period of time and leave your colon clean. Now, regular water is H2O in clusters, which physical eyes cannot see the photograph we are seeing there. The molecules are about 15 to 20, it clusters together in form of ball. It's only microscopic can get to snap this. So it is large cluster. It limits absorption to the body. That is the reason why this is what you feel when you drink regular water. What happens? Your tummy is full. And when your tummy is even full at that time, you see that your body will be asking you to drink more, drink more. Why is it so? Because the one that you are stuck in your tummy, your body did not see it as water because there is a limit of absorption into your body system. That means you are in dehydration form. And that's why we have a lot of headache. We have so many kinds of diseases. And I also have another doctor here that also talked about dehydration symptoms, that it names most of disease that we actually go through that are actually cause of dehydration. Meaning, by the time you get Kangen water, most of it, because the water will penetrate to your body cells and body begin to heal up itself and to the body. So the same water that is large in clusters will go through this Kangen machine, and Kangen will separate positive electron water out. The negative one, which is healthy for us to drink, it is micro-sized in unit. So that molecule of 15 to 20 has been break down to 5 to 6, makes the water easy absorption to the body. So we also have a demonstration of microclusters. We are using tea bags. Tea bags are kind of things that you can make it to measure whether micro or large system. To make a tea, we boil the water. Regular water is large, but a boiling state is micro. That's why the tea was out. But this water is not boiled. We have Kangen water and also regular water. Regular water is struggling to make it because it needs to be boiled to make it micro. But Kangen water brews it in because it's already micro because of that. Now, we want to talk about absorption of nutrients. What does that mean? How you keep the water you drink after will determine whether the nutrients of the food get to yourself. So when you drink Kangen water or you drink regular water, any size of nutrient is from the tea, but Kangen water multiplies cells, multiply the nutrients. That means it will take it faster to your body. While the regular one, it will destroy the cells, destroy the nutrients in those food. So this is another benefit of Kangen water you are getting that is not present in the regular water that we consume. That is why we make a choice. I make a choice in the month of August when I wore the first demo in Maryland, Lagos, and since then, I've been a propagator of distributing this information to the whole world today. And that's why Mrs. Imovo also got this and said, we want to share this with you. So this is the 3 property that is present in Kangen water that makes the miracle. Not that it do anything. What it does help your body to do is it takes your body present state to the way God has made you original. That's why I call it return to origin. And naturally, body will begin to heal itself. There was a doctor that wrote a book. He said, body makes a lot of unit of electron or millivolt of electron, okay, in order to heal these systems. But this thing is lacking in our consumption of food. It's lacking in the water we consume. So this is what Kangen is presenting to us, that makes the water to take care of all manner of diseases in the body system. Once you understand this property, then you understand the reason why Kangen water is healing the body systems. So what I'm presenting is not just a theory. It's not something that professional has not been approved. We have a lot of doctors that not just approve, but they also write books about it. I'm going to start from Dr. Romishinya. Dr. Romishinya is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from your back end to get access to your internal system and perform operation. This doctor that wrote this book called Enzyme Factor, he is a co-inventor of that procedures. Second one is Dave Carpenter. Dave Carpenter is a naturopathy doctor. He wrote this book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. So if you find yourself in Lagos, you can come to the office and Adeni those ask of Mr. A1, which is me, and you can get the book. Each one is 4,000 naira. If you're outside Nigeria, you can order them from Amazon. Another book I also want to talk about here is called Killing Cancer, Not People, written by Bob Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote this book called Killing Cancer, Not the People. Why? Because this body, when anyone has cancer, they would recommend them to go for chemo. And chemo destroy the body than the cancer itself. So he discovered something amazing in Kangen technology, and he said, I would rather kill the cancer than killing the people. So let's go into this book and also check what we have. Then we also have another book here written by Dr. Peggy Parker. He's also a naturopathic doctor, but somebody tried to put it in a book here because we don't get it in Nigeria. So you can also, if you are also around, you can also get this book. It's 2,000 naira. Just meet me. I'll show you. Now, that book is talked about 70 ways of using Kangen to take care of all manner of diseases in our body systems. So let's go in and check what this doctor says about Kangen water. On Killing Cancer, Not People, on chapter 6, it says step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water could save your life. On page 158, it said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. Thirdly, it said, on page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SZ501 made by Enagic company, the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. You can see that is a Rolls Royce of water ionizer, meaning you can't get this in anywhere. You can only get it in Kangen. It's a Rolls Royce. Once you have it in your house, it's a Rolls Royce of water ionizer. Kangen water. Be in business 30 years because he wrote the book. I mean, he wrote this book 19 years ago, because Enagic is 49 years old. By June next year, we are celebrating 50 years in business. On page 170, said, I have no financial interest in Enagic company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. Like I said, they do this willingly in order, when you have health challenges, it is not the end of life. Things kept in a book can live longer than the writers. And like I said, Dr. Romishinya died 2 years ago, but here is books we are talking about, okay, which we are also going to check on. So on Dr. Romishinya, he wrote this book called Enzyme Factor. You can see he's a professor of surgery in Abasin College of Medicine, New York. And he's a chief endoscopy. Endoscopy is from the mouth to gain access to the internal systems. So on Enzyme Factor, on page 159, say Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9, and is considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The three property that I just discussed is what he's talking about. So here is other book he wrote, about 4 books before he died 3 years ago. Blessed memory. Now, the registered testimony of Dr. Romishinya on colon. Here is someone with inflammation. Inflammation means when the body is too acid, when acidity becomes dominant in our body tissue, and the body is expecting us to, in our daily consumption, to have alkaline. But most of the food we consume is 100% acid, carbohydrate, and all sorts. So when the body becomes too acidity, and the body need alkaline for daily metabolism. So what happened? Body go to the joint. In the joint, we have what we call cartilage. Cartilage is 100% alkaline. So body go there, begin to draw up the alkaline from the joint, meaning it will lead to inflammation, that is arthritis or rheumatoid, when it becomes too severe. So in the colon of inflammation. You can see a lot of residues deposits. But 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the whole system is already restored back because Kangen will flush out the acidities out of the body system. That's the first thing that Kangen will do to your body when you begin to drink Kangen water. So the next one is a breast cancer person who also have a chronic constipation. You can see a lot of deaths in the colon. 3 months drinking Kangen water, all this waste have been pushed out by Kangen water because of the microcluster capability. Now, this is someone that is having cancer, but is already on chemo. Like I said, chemo is a targeted therapy. It kills both the good cells and the bad cells. That's why you see a lot of bump in the colon. But 3 months drinking Kangen water, the whole system has already been restored. The cells is back alive. The energy is back on the cell. Cell begin to heal the body and body heal up itself. So here is the first testimony that we got, and is our ambassador in Kangen, Nigeria. Sister Titi was diagnosed cancer in year 2020. In 2021, was placed on 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok University in Ogun State. And the whole 6 dose was finished in 2nd week of May last year, 2022. And in the month of August, when we started Kangen demonstration in Maryland, our friend, Sister Chisoba, give her a call that there is a miracle water in Maryland. And since she said after she finished the chemo, she has been looking for miracle because the energy is gone. She cannot walk. In fact, 2 people have to weigh her in on the day she came in. And Mr. Simon said, A1, please, can you get me 11.5, a glass of cup to give her first? Since she explained herself, she's a cancer and she's a stage 4. And less than 10 minutes, we started feeding her with a 9.5, the regular one. Less than 30 minutes to 40 minutes, she started stooling and peeing. That means detox has begun. So to extend that, every 10 minutes, you go to the restroom there to pee and stool. Serious detoxification. That was her first testimony. The second testimony, that day she got home around 6 p.m. She said that she started chemo, she had not been having sound sleep. She got home around 6, by 7 p.m. she already gone. They have to carry her to from sitting room to the bedroom. She didn't wake up on the next day, 9 a.m. That was her second testimony. Body started relaxing. Less than 4 weeks, she started driving back. I mean, less than 1 week, started driving back. She started driving to Maryland after 1 week of drinking Kangen water. Less than 5 weeks, you can see the air has gone back. Why? Because she was taking, we introduced her to 11.5, and at the same time, gushing minimum of 3 liters or 4 liters of 9.5 on daily basis. Fresh one, rich in antioxidant, rich in that, oxygen that shocked cancerous cells in the body system. And that was why we were able to record the testimony was so fast. In 9 months later, you can't even know that she has a cancer in her body before. Now she's looking more radiant, more beautiful. So that is the first water we are sharing to you today. So get your Kangen machine and begin to enjoy your quality water. The next water, once you press the next button, it will give you clean water, which is pH of 7.0. It is made for you to take medication. We don't stop you from taking your medication, whatever the medication that doctor have recommended you, we don't stop you from taking. But give a space of 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after the drugs before you can resume your Kangen. Use your regular water. Or if you have Kangen machine in your home, press neutral and get the neutral water. That is neutral pH. Now, if you also have it and you have a baby in your home, feed your babies from a day old with your neutral water. That's why they draw baby feeder on the machine. But Dr. Nigerian tells all antenatal mothers not to give water to them. They should do exclusive breastfeeding for 6 to 7 months. Why? Because they know that all water in Nigeria are acid-based. When you feed baby with that, with them, they will have constipation. But when we're small, I remember they use teaspoon to feed us with water. But why? Because we have destroyed our water. So Kangen water, Kangen machine has 7 pH, which you can feed a day babies with water. The next water is beauty water. So how do you get beauty water? Beauty water is the waste product of Kangen water. Once you click Kangen water on the machine, the positive electron water coming out from the back of the machine is the best water for your skin. It has pH of 5.5, which your body will absorb it as fast as possible. It moisturizes and lucrose air. What that means is if your air is tangling, spray beauty water, which I have it here, okay? You can put it in a jar and be spraying it on your face from time to time. So I'll be bathing beauty water since last year, August and all that. So those that know me before now, they can't even recognize me anymore because all the wrinkles, everything has disappeared. So beauty water moisturize and suckling your skin. It makes your skin to be like a baby skin. All the sunburns and everything will disappear. It restores your skin back to origin. So very wonderful water. So you can bear with it. You can get in a jar, in a small bottle like this, in a spray bottle, and be spraying it to your face from time to time. So number 4, 11.5 water, which is the last bottle. Now, strong Kangen water, which is 11.5, is not recommended for anyone to drink if you don't have serious health challenge. So that's the water we use first to resuscitate anyone in danger zone. Like a stage 4 cancer, we have to give them a cup in the morning and a cup at night. While the regular one, they have to drink minimum according to the body mass index. Okay, if your body mass says you should drink 2 liters or 3 liters per day, then you go on a regular 9.5, 2 liters, 3 liters per day. Why? You just introduce a cup of 11.5 in the morning and night. If you are stage 4, if you are not stage 4, you go with a only cup of 11.5 first thing in the morning while you drink your regular 9.5. On that note, you see your body will revitalize. Your body will begin to heal up itself faster. If one is having respiratory problem, that's asthma. Yes, asthmatics, you can also use 11.5 a little, okay, while you remain on your 9.5. Okay, so we only use it to introduce a little and we stop so that the person will remain permanent on 9.5. Now, when you also have the machine in your home, 11.5 can be used to take care of pesticide, herbicide, chemicals in our food. Farmers use oil-based chemical to filter to the farm in order to have a larger productivities. But why they use that? Because they know that the principle of oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based, so that when the rain fall on the farm, the chemical will not be washed off by the water. That's why they use oil-based. So when they go back to harvest the farm, the crops, they'll bring it to the market and will bring it down to our home. All these chemicals also contribute to the state of our health. So having Kangen machine in your home, 11.5 can help to go green in the home. How do I mean? Let's watch the first video that solve the problem of oil and water. Now, we have sesame oil, we also have tap water, and also 11.5 water. Oh, remember, oil and water don't mean this is regular tap water, and here is the 11.5 water. So what's the difference? Tap water cannot split the oil. The oil will stay afloat, then the water will go down. Easily you can separate the water and the oil from the water. But watch the 11.5 because of the power of microfilter capability. About micro size and the 9.5. So it emulsify, it break the oil and mix it, you cannot separate them anymore. But the same thing can be used for your beans, for your rice, or your chicken, or your turkey. All the food you are cooking for chicken. So then 11.5. That's what you say. Kangen machine is technology that will help you to go green in the home. Here is the tap water. Tap water can only remove the dust and the sand. For the pesticide, the herbicide, which most water will use vinegar or salt. The salt can only take care of bacteria. It cannot solve the chemical that will be sprayed by the farmer. So watch this one. Nothing can be removed, only the sand and the dust. But 11.5, because of the microcluster capability, it has the power to break, to remove all the chemical, the herbicide, the pesticide. Are you aware that now that they use pipers to preserve beans? That's why you don't see werewolves in beans. So our society is turning to something else. Chemicals is becoming order of the day. And that's the reason why you see we fall sick at the slight of things that are going wrong in our body systems. If you remember, in the days that we spent in the village, when we don't even have access to spring water. The water from the stream, which in my state, in Ekiti, is a water from cocoa that will go there and fetch. If you look under the water moves in an electron way. A lot of electron is going on in the water. Under it, there's a lot of small rock. So that's why when you fetch the water, you take it to the house. We don't put it in the fridge. We put it in a mud pot. That's why you say our grandfather, they live longer because they live closer to the nature. But because all this, we have destroyed in our environment, everything we are taking to our body system is chemical, this, chemical, that. And that's why you see a lot of diseases. Even see small children are having cancer in their body systems. So this is the best technology that every homes need to have. And that's why you see US, they've embraced this long ago. Canada have embraced it long ago. So that is why we are also promoting this in Africa. So join us as we go in rampage of discussing this in Africa. So this is a result of it on strawberry. You can see before and after. The yellow one is the one that 11.5 helped to remove from the fruit. If it is not safe to breathe, how can it safe? To eat, the guy protect himself. If this spray is water, it doesn't need to cover to mask his own body, because you know that this is a very dangerous chemical. So this is something that we have been eating before now. So Kangen technology is the best to get rid of all this pesticide in our food at home so that we can enjoy life in fullness. Kangen machine is a medical device, which I'm going to show you. But before we go into that, the last water, once you click strong Kangen water, the waste of it coming out from the back hose is strong acid water. Strong acid water is a sanitary water. And this is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in Japan in hospital, because 2.5 is used in hospital to sterilize equipment, because it's highly effective. It destroys germs 99.9%. You see, as I'm spraying now, if there's any germs around, they are all in trouble. In fact, in Dubai, they certify it as a hand sanitizer. Okay, in Dubai, it was certified in Dubai as a hand sanitizer. So it's the best. You can use to clean the table. You can use it to mop. You can spray it on a wound. You can use it on anything. If you have, after you finish your barbing, and instead of asking those guys to pour those hot in your head, you can use it. So if you have any wound and blood is gushing, spray there. It will clog the blood. If you have any wound, unhealed wound, maybe like diabetic soil, 2.5 is a fantastic. You don't need to spend any money to get this. By pressing a button on your machine, front one dispense 11.5. The waste of 11.5 will give you strong acid water, 2.5. More concentrated than the acid in the car, but very, very good for human use. If you wake up in the morning and you're having bad breath, it smells like hypo, but very good for your toothache, very good for your bad breath, very good if you're having sore throat, very fantastic water. It healed the body systems. So let's check on it on skin. This one with the eczema, okay, this in the body, you can see after it, in 2 weeks of spraying, but you need to also drink the regular one. It's another, if the problems is in this blood, can help. The 9.5 you are drinking will take care of the internal one, while this one will take care of the external body, which is very, very fantastic. Here is someone with a psoriasis. Psoriasis is a very stubborn skin problems. See before and after. It, as well as catching, begin to multiply more. When the water comes out, it begins to spread. Psoriasis is a very stubborn skin disease. This guy been carrying this problem for over 15 years. But look at it, in 60 days of drinking Kangen water and spraying 2.5, the result is amazing. So here is another lady, Suzanne. You can see before, in 2 months, the face is back and life comes to her face. So this is what we are presenting to you. And also a lot of recommendation, certificate and recognition on this technology we are presenting to you. So here is some certificate I want to introduce to you. First, Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine as a medical device certification. 2, International Standard Organization certified with a 13,485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. That is what they gave to Kangen machine. So if you go to any hospital, the same ISO standard on those machines, those equipment is it hemorrhoid or CT scanner or whatever, the same certification number on them is having on Kangen machine. So meaning Kangen machine is the only home appliances that is a medical device. In 2003, when this distribution entered New York, Water Quality Association of United States of America certified Kangen machine with a gold seal. This is the only ionized technology in the world that have a gold seal for United States of America. Shows that it is a high premium product. Now, Kangen machine is not a water purifier. It's not an alkaline machine. It is called medical device, or better still, Kangen machine. It produces 5 different types of water, which we have explained to you one by one. Now, here is the factory in Lusaka, Japan. Since 1974, this wonderful technology is being produced from this factory. Is ISO standard, GMP certification, group manufacturing practices, and every machine is allocated to a technician to build it from start to finish. And a serial number is allocated to that technician. And that serial number is also allocated to you when you buy the machine. So that if there's any manufacturer fault, they'll trace it to whoever that fixed the machine. And that serial number is also your warranty, 5 years on the machine. So do you see value in this technology, in this presentation, in this machine? If you see value in this presentation, in this machine, please kindly go to the chat box and type 777 to show that what I'm presenting to you, you find a lot of value in it. Please go to your chat box, type 777. 77, it shows that you appreciate what I'm doing, what I'm presenting. You appreciate this technology, that this is a good one. You see everything you are doing, even though when you are there, you are doing your own research and you are seeing a lot of fact in what I'm saying. Please go to the chat box and type 777. Thank you for that. Thank you, Benedita. Thank you, Mojisola. Thank you. I appreciate you for this. Jumoke Odunsi. I appreciate you all for this 777. Now, Kangen machine is the best you can give to your family. Level Look SZ501 is a medical device. Flashing mode, 7 solid titanium platinum. This is the mechanism that works inside this machine that is helping you to transform your tap water into Kangen by separation, electrolysis, separation of positive electron and give you the negative one. So the positive one is the beauty water, while the one coming out from the front hose is a negative charge that is very good for your health, for your cells, for your whole body system. Now, the value as of today in Nigeria today, if you are buying it in Nigeria today, is we ordered directly from France, but already we have the machines in Nigeria, Lagos. Why we're having in Europe is because France is responsible for African market to be open, which is Nigeria. So Nigeria is responsible to open the rest of African market. So now our if you are buying in Europe, which is France, is 3,740 to buy Level Look SZ501. We have about 5 different types of the machine, but only 4 is in Nigeria. The last one, which is the biggest one, is coming. Okay, we call it Super SZ501. It has about 12 plates. We don't have it presently in Nigeria, but in the next consignment that is coming, is going to land it in Nigeria. So the one we are having that is a 3,3,741,000, which is a 3,741, is Level Look SZ501. That is 7 plate, and it speaks English. That is, when you press, it will tell you what you press. If you need services, it will tell you. The black spot is where we have the antibacterial filter. That's the only thing you'll be spending money on, to change it from time to time. And before you can change it to dispense the drinkable water, Kangen water, at least 18,000 liters. 18,000 liters, which if a family of 5, it will take you at least about 1 year before you can think of change, before the whole thing can be exhausted. Then you demand to buy another one, which is about 86,000 naira in Lagos here, to buy another filter to be put in the machine. Okay, which will take you another 18,000 fresh. So it comes with 5-year warranty. Durability, minimum lifespan use is 25 years. What does that mean? In 25 years, you are just starting to use your machine. Immediately you install Kangen machine in your home, that is the end of spending any water spending money on water. You don't buy bottled water again. You can bring your seaway to receive the water and put in your seaway machine. In case you want to take your coffee, you need hot water so that you can use your seaway to get your coffee water. But the drinkable water, get it from here. You see that your body will no longer require for you to drink cold water again. Why are we trapped in drinking cold water? We are trapped because we are looking for water to kill our thirsty. That was why we draw and begin to look for cold water and also begin to look for soft drinks. But immediately you start drinking Kangen water, because Kangen water hydrates your body in a 30 seconds, according to Dr. Danny, immediately you are refreshed. Your brain nerves is relaxed. You sleep like a baby, and whatever high BP you have been having, everything begins to normalize. Stress is off your body. That is why we say Kangen water is a return back to origin. Okay? So if you look at it, because we love our family so much, we tend to give them a very quality life. But I do say this, that car you are buying for your family, in 5 years, the brand new car you buy, maybe you go for SUV of, let's say you go for car of SUV brand new or Benz, maybe like something million naira. But with just 5 million naira, you can install this machine and go for a lesser car. In 5 years, that car you buy is something million naira is no longer in vogue in town. In fact, the value of, immediately you drive it out of the car shop, minimum of 8.5 in value have depreciated. But 5 years warranty is covering your Kangen machine. And that luxury lifestyle you are creating, this is one of the things that will help you to live a quality life for you to enjoy. Because if you don't have good health and you have a lot of money, you begin to use the money you have acquired to take care of your health. It's penny wise, pound foolish. So this is the best for our family. Please place order for your own machine. Now, this is a K8. This is the biggest we have present in Nigeria. It has 8 plates and is actually designed for the rich. That's how I call it. It's designed for the rich. So the value price today is 4,730,000 naira. And it comes with 8 plates. Durability too is also minimum durability is 25 years. It can also come with 5 years warranty. But this one speaks 5 languages. But you don't need to hear Japan. You don't need to hear French or whatever. We also have all that. It speaks German. It speaks at least 5 different languages. But it's programmed on English. So if you want to change it, you can. All right? Very fantastic machine. It also does auto services like the way the Kangen SZ501 also do same. So the difference is it has 8 plates, while the other one have 7 plates. So that's the difference. I also made the difference from the payment. So it also comes with a screen touch. So very also fantastic. Producing 5 types of water. So you agree with me? Kangen machine is priceless. It's the best gift for family. SZ501, 3,740 euro, 3,741,000 naira. That's the value price for naira. Only medical grade water machine, ISO 13485 medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. No machine in the world that do this. 5 years warranty. Minimum lifespan use is 25 years. Meaning in 25 years, sir, you are just starting to use your machine. In fact, according to Mr. Oshiro, the owner of the company, said, this is the only one you are buying for a entire of your lifespan. Meaning you also will it to the next generation. You remember, Japan, they don't do anything less quality. So the machine has one of the kind patented e-cleaning system. That is, there are times you are fetching. The machine will say cleaning. Once you say cleaning, you don't fetch the water. It's doing what we call auto services. You do that like 3 in a day. It depends on how you are fetching the water. Sometimes, like the one in the office, you do it sometimes more than 10 times in a day. Once you notice anything that escaped into the plate, it will say cleaning, and you allow the water to flow through. Once you finish, you also welcome you and say, Kangen water 9.5. So meaning it's ready to serve you. All right. So That is it. This is the account details. So if you have some question, this is the time. The floor is open. I just finished my presentation. Please kindly unmute yourself. If you also appreciate what I presented, please, you can type 777, then unmute yourself and ask questions. All right. I'll begin to answer. Somebody already dropped a questions here.